Hey guys, it's John, and welcome back to the Feed the Beast mod pack. So, today we're going to be actually building our tree farm. Well, we're going to be building most of the components for it anyway, and hopefully we should be able to get it almost finished, if not finished. And first things first, we actually need to find a place to place our tree farms. So, we want a place that is fairly flat, and we want to have quite a lot of space cleared out, but we also don't want it too far away from our house, so we can funnel our items back into like a chest somewhere. So I think the best place would be somewhere down here. Let's find somewhere. Probably should have picked a place that was a bit less bit less crowded. Maybe over here actually. This will be fine. So if we were to place it, for example, we don't want it to be too close to our quarry. If I was to break down this tree first, and if we were to put it around about here, it should have enough space, I reckon. So if we were to put it, for example, on this block here, that's what it looks like just now. And just now, if we right click on it, we can actually put in some items. So the way this works is we're going to power this with an engine, and it's going to be called an engine called a biogas engine. And these biogas engines will power all of the stuff in the forestry mod. So in an arboretum, or an arboretum, I don't know how to say it, we need to place in some humus and saplings as well. And it will output sand. So the humus is where the trees will be planted, and the saplings are the trees that will be planted, and the sand outputs because once the tree has been harvested, it's on the sand for some reason, I don't know why, but yeah. So what we need to make is humus and saplings. But another thing we need to do first is we will need to make I think it's we need to make some sort of farm for wheat. So what we can do first actually is just make a basic wheat farm. And the reason why we need to make a wheat farm is to make the hummus. So let's look at the crafting recipe for hummus. We need compost, or we need fertilizer, and we need dirt. So dirt's fairly easy to get. We need compost, and for compost we need a wheat. Or we can get ash. How do we get ash? We need to make peat, but that requires a lot of effort. So what we're going to do is we're just going to make wheat. So obviously we're going to need some seeds and the general other stuff, so I'm going to get ready and I'll quickly go down and make my wheat farm. So now we have our wheat farm going. We can leave that growing, and eventually we'll have enough wheat to actually make all the hummus that we need. But for now, we're going to need to make the engines. So the engines that we need are biogas engines, like I said before. Biogas engines are made. Let's look at them. We need bronze gears and more pistons, so we need 2 of these. So we actually need 2 pistons, 4 bronze gears, and more bronze. So hopefully we have enough bronze. I think we have quite a lot. We only have 6 of these, but we can make more. So we'll need a few more. Not that many really. That'll be enough. And we can just use that. So bronze, we're gonna need 2 pistons, so we need 2 of them, 2 of them, we need some wood, I have some wood, and we also need some cobblestone, but we have plenty of cobblestone as well. So, is this still, no, we need to get something else, silver ore, we'll just put some silver ore in this. Not sure if silver ore is that useful, but you know. Right, so we will need to make our pistons first. So cobblestone and wood. So pistons. Then we need to make some gears. So what kind of gears? Bronze and whoops. Bronze stone gears. Okay. So that's fine. We need to make 4 stone gears. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can make these into stone gears now. Like that. And then we need to make these 4 stone gears into bronze gears. And then we will need... That's us finished, I think. Actually, we need some glass though. I might go to bed as well. What's my brightness at? Let's put my brightness up a bit. And let's go to bed. Do we have any glass though? Not on me. So we finally made some glass, and I wouldn't bother keep this running now actually, I'll just put that back. So we can just put the stand back in there. So now we can actually make our engines. So 2 glass in the center, gears on either side, bronze on top, and where's the pistons? The pistons there. There you go, so 2 biogas engines. Now, these biogas engines are different from, like, for example, redstone engines. Redstone engines, all they need is a redstone current, but biogas engines need a redstone current and they need water and lava to power them. They need heat and water. So, if we were to, for example, go... Oh yeah, I was going to actually change the location for my arboretum or arboretum. I want to put it here. This seems like a better place to put it, even though there are some trees around here. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna put it here. So let's put it around there, and let's put the biogas engine next to it. So this side will be filled up with water, and this side will be filled up with lava. And all we need to do is, let's go quickly get some water first. And we can go and fill up our arboretum, or I'm just gonna call it our arby. Let's call it the arby. So we need to fill up our biogas engine, and we shall fill it with water. And we also need to put in lava. So I have a waypoint for where I could find lava, all the way over there, but we don't need it for now. And that's what is going to power our arby. Now the next thing we need to make for our tree farm, the final thing we need to make, is called a logger. And these loggers are the things that will actually chop down the trees and harvest the logs, saplings, and apples. So for a logger, we're going to need another sturdy casing. That's just 8 bronze, that's easy to get. A small circuit board. For them, we just need to do this again, use our carpenter. And we'll also need to make some diamantine electron tubes. So these, we need diamonds, fairly expensive for just 4, and we need redstone. I think we have enough diamonds. I have 11, so we're going to need 5 for this. And some redstone. And we'll need to go get our thermionic thingy. Thermionic fabricator. And we can... Well, first thing we can do, I guess, would be make our the circuit board thing. So we need to put that in there, like that, and we need to get some water, and we need to power this as well. So let's get a bucket of water somewhere. Let's go down here. really should get... I'm going to fill these two up with water actually now and make a unlimited supply just so I don't need to keep going back and... Whoops. Were my buckets filled already? Oh well. Waste of time, but you know. So, yeah, I'm going to make a unlimited supply of water in my house actually. That'll make everything a lot easier. Let's use wood. Otherwise it's going to look kind of weird. Let's put that like that. We need it to be 3 along. Crap, we need to go downstairs. This is the wrong wood actually. Oh well. It can look weird for just now. It doesn't matter that much. Let's put that there, and that's there. There we go. So. I think all we need... Wait, is this the one that uses water? Yeah, it is water. So... There we go. So a small circuit board. No, I don't want to make any more. No, that was close. So we have one small circuit board, and now all we need to make is... Let's turn this off. And take that out. We can get rid of this. And we need to use our thermionic fabricator. Place this down. And now we can make our thingy. So let's put that in. And our redstone. We need to make glass, I think. Need more glass. I'm fairly sure I have some glass somewhere. I don't know where it went. I think I may have just lost it somewhere. So we're gonna have to use this and make some more glass. Actually, I think we might be able to just put in sand. So if we were to put in sand, it needs to be much hotter though. What if we were to just put... Okay, if we put in glass, that's better. Okay, there we go. So we just need 1 stack of these, and that's us done. Get the glass back. And now we can make our logger, I think. We'll need a sturdy casing. So I need to make some more bronze. Crap, this is all just going into there. Can we put all this back? There we go. So we need to make some bronze again. And this is just copper and tin, so 2 of these for a sturdy casing. Like that. And for the actual logger, that is the recipe. So that in the bottom, glass around there. No, actually the glass is around there, and these are like that. And that should be the logger. There we go. So now we have a logger and our RB. So what we need to do is just place our logger down and get our next biogas engine. We just need to power these, and then our tree farm will start. We'll need to find more hummus. Well, we need to make some hummus. We'll probably need some more saplings than this, and we will need to have... we need to waste time as well, because it takes a while to get running. But I think that's pretty much it for today. We're pretty much done, and yeah, so we'll get this running next time, and we'll also be doing some other stuff. So I shall see you guys later.